Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are from. My name's Josh and I'm the other half of Armada Trading. So, before anything, I just want to say welcome, thank you for tuning in, and hope you learned something along the way. But we have some stuff to talk about because what a couple of weeks it has been in the trading world. And I'm sure you can guess what we're talking about. We're talking about this bad boy. Gamestop Corporation. Oh my word. There are some very, very unhappy bunnies on Wall Street. Now, the big question going around at the moment is, has the squeeze been squozed? And the answer is no. For a very simple reason that I will currently explain. When Roaring Kitten, Deep Fucking Value, Rory, whatever you want to call him, the kind of person who started this, found this stock, it had been shorted 121% of the float. And if you don't know what the float is the total kind of amount of shares that a company has out and the company puts out in their IPO for people to buy. And a short is where you sell those shares in hope that you buy them back at a later date for cheaper and you keep the difference. Contract for difference, that's what it is. I borrow a share for $10, the share goes down to $5, I buy the share back for them at $5 and I keep the other $5 as profit. So this company shorted 121% back here. Back here, company shorted 121%, and people saw this. Rory saw this, and it is the polar opposite. If you've ever watched The Big Short, where it was people betting against the United States economy due to the mortgage bonds that people had set up and how fraudulent they were, this is the complete opposite. This is the big long, in a sense, and this here there's a lot of speculation that this whole thing here was people, the hedge funds, buying back their shares. And again, it partly is and it partly isn't. A lot of this is caused by hype. So as you all know, this chart is caused by demand and supply. That's it. Price goes up when there's not supply but high demand. Price falls when there's more supply than there is demand. Simple economics. But they can buy back every share that this company owns, or this company put out in their IPO, and they are still 20% short. So the squeeze has not happened, and essentially the squeeze will never happen, if that makes any sort of sense. It will happen, but it won't happen because these companies have to buy it back. There's a lot of interest these companies are paying for keeping these short options, and they have to pay them back at some point. If they don't, it's a breach of their contract and it just costs them more money. And believe it or not, hedge funds don't have unlimited sources of money. Money is a finite resource, so they have to pay these back at some point. However, they buy everything back, they're still 20% short. So do I think the squeeze will happen? Yes. What price cap? I don't know. How long's a piece of string? Do I think GameStop's still going to go bust? Yes, I do. Because it will. The hedge funds buy back the 100% of actual thing. They still got 20%, and they'll just sell all of these shares ridiculously cheaply, and no one will buy it, and all the rest of it, they'll just get rid of it, and GameStop will go bust. Again, this is not financial advice. I need to state this. This is not financial advice. You need to do your own due diligence and you need to do your own research in it. Every stock is a battlefield. However, if there is one piece of advice I can get in before I finish this video off, again, just a quick introduction, not going massively into detail with anything. I'm just telling you the squeeze has not been squozed. And what people also need to remember is there's a lot of talk about people waiting for the stock to go up to $69,420 a share. Granted, that would be a brilliant number. That would be the biggest meme in the history of the world, easily. But one thing with the stock market is bears make money, bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered. So just to finish it off with this, don't get greedy. Okay, seriously, don't get greedy. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm just holding because it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. But bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. And remember that when you're going, you see your profit, you should just take it 9 times out of 10. There's no need to get greedy with it. So that's all from me. I'm sure we'll be back in not too distant future. And until then, I'll see you later. Take care, guys.